y'all, let's talk. Because I've been seeing a lot of stuff on the internet, and it's gone viral with Maurice talking to Carlos King about the fact that he is making KIMMIE, look like she's, taking a lot of shit off him. I guess that's what people are saying. Which, okay, she might be flocking to his side a little bit more than, the average wife. But to be honest, yeah, I see what everybody mean as far as Maurice making comments to Carlos like, yeah, bend over and take it, or, suffer through it, because KIMMIE is suffering, well, she was suffering from cancer, so at the time, and even now, she's giving her husband sex when she does not feel like it. I think we all do that. Like, duh, you're in a fucking marriage. You cannot go 2 and 3 weeks in a marriage and don't think that your husband is not going to one side. I don't know about y'all, but mine's just start to get mad, girl. Okay? Some need to go on sooner or later. And he has every right. Because this is their needs. It just is. That's just how I was brought up, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say my father demanded it from my mother. It was just a known thing where, okay, we ain't did it in a couple of days, then, bitch, we need to, get the... So, like, what? I think everybody is pulling this all out of context. Just acting like Maurice is being abusive to her and all this stuff. And like KIMMIE is just sacrificing her body and not wanting to do it because she had cancer. And she turned around and just allowed him to fuck her, even when she didn't want to do it. And just really dragging this narrative when he's really fucking with y'all. Maurice is fucking with y'all. Yes, he is a bit of an asshole, but I really do believe he's doing this shit for the very same reason of what happened, going viral. He know if he sit there and talk to Carlos King about it, yeah, it's going to be a situation. KIMMIE is saying she ain't even seen it until everybody starts showing us up. Look what he say, look what he say. People are just so messy over these comments and internet and everything. I get it all the time on my YouTube channel. People can't wait to say something negative, and they can't wait to try to pull somebody's relationship down because they're a bunch of hating ass trolls. And this is what people do, and they sit behind these spaces and they just keep on being negative and hateful towards people, and this is how everything gets started. You know what I'm saying? We know that Maurice can be an asshole. I've said it in all of my videos. But to actually act like this woman is getting, like, mentally abused and she should, like she said, yeah, after a week, okay. But, bitch, after 2 weeks, like, bitch, and I'm here to tell y'all, like, if you think you're going to sit in a relationship with a nigga and think that you ain't going to do what you need to do, then, yeah, I think something else will be going on. Not that you should be afraid, that he's going to run out on you and cheat, but, come on now, let's do the math, because for me, as far as I'm concerned, all of my bills are paid. Yes, I go to work every day, but I don't pay any bills. You understand? So if that's one thing I do to keep my husband satisfied, then yeah, I'm going to do that very thing and other things too. You know what I'm saying? So I have no problem with it, pleasing my husband in the way that he needs to be pleased. And then on top of that, like they be saying, like Cardi B said, bitch, I don't know how to cook. I don't do all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I can show you other ways that, yeah, we gonna make it work. Okay? So I don't cook and all that either. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, the reason why I'm saying this is because it's two ways to a man's heart. It's either food or it's both. Food and sex. Men like food and sex. So in order to keep him, you gotta make sure that you provide him the right things. What the fuck you think he wanna keep just sitting up listening to your loud ass all the time? Can you imagine a nigga having to deal with us women and all walks of our life all the time, because all of our asses is fucking crazy ass bitches, okay? And then they gotta sit and listen to all our woes and problems and shit, and they supposed to be sitting there agreeing with every fucking thing we talk about this bitch at work, all of that shit, they agreeing with all that shit, always got your back with your family, all this stuff, and they can't get a piece of pussy? You ain't gonna get a nigga none. You gonna keep on making them wait even a whole damn month. So I just think that this shit is blown out of proportion. And it's certain things that a wife is obligated to. And I've been married for 16 years. And I just know that's what it is. Like, yes, men go out and cheat and everything. But at the end of the day, like, you gotta give it up. Like, that's what niggas like. You know what I'm saying? Your husband has married you and he wants sex. Who the fuck do you think you are? You think you gonna sit there and he do everything under the sun for you, treat you nice, kind, like a nice, you know, little girl? Cause they treat us like we are their little sisters. You know what I'm saying? Half the fucking time, the way they take care of us. So you don't think you owe this nigga a piece of pussy? Like, you think you just gonna keep walking all throughout life and not give him nothing? Is that what you think? Like, I just don't get it. And people are riled up talking about this, and I think that Maurice put it out there wrong. I think that every man needs and wants sex. Yeah, like Carlos said, okay, it's an oxygen, we need water. Bitch, niggas need fucking. That's what they need. Okay, and yeah, so that's what basically Maurice is saying. You can't just be not fucking. Okay, that's fine. I'm sure if when she was really going through chemo, he didn't expect that, couldn't have. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bitch, like, yeah, if you feeling good today, I see that you was alright all day. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really complaining about anything going on with you. You know what I'm saying? It seems like you been chill, we been kicking and laughing, bitch. He probably gonna try his hand. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's what he did. And then the part where he's saying, well, she suffered through. Reason why he said it, he knew she didn't want to do it. Okay, she knew that she was not into it in the moment, and she kept on doing it for him. Y'all bitches want to sit up there and act like y'all always want to be into it every fucking time that you do it. Really? You don't put on just a little bit? You know what I'm saying? To give him his pleasure and make sure he's good, because he do it for you. You know what I'm saying? So the shit is just everybody running with this little shit, and Maurice being funny, and y'all all riled up. And it's stupid. It's just stupid. And it just goes to show that a lot of women try to run with some type of shit with men because they're already mad that they don't have no man. So they want to point out, you see how men are, you see how they act, you said that's why I don't even, and that's why, bitch, you ain't got a man because you don't know how to treat him. Okay? And you give more energy to everybody around you in the world except for that man. So when you can start doing your wifely duties and making sure that your girlfriend duties are on point so that nigga can think about marrying you, yeah, then maybe you'll get in a marriage and you can sustain one, bitch. Because all niggas need sex. Okay? And after a certain time, they don't want to hear all this shit about, oh yeah, this going on with me, this going, bitch, where is the sex? Okay? And this is just how it is. And everybody can try to act like, oh, that's not it, he ain't it. But ain't no nigga gonna be waiting around no months on end to be getting no pussy. They just not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And when they do it, it's because they love you. And it's not all the time. It's not gonna be all the time. Okay? So I just had to come on here and say that because people got it fucked up. They really trying to act like Maurice is, you know, verbally and mentally abusive to KIMMIE, and he has his ways. What nigga don't? You know what I'm saying? Well, I just don't like how everybody running with, oh, he's being this type of way to KIMMIE, and KIMMIE is taking it. Y'all, bye. That's all I had to say.